Good morning, children. Sairam. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good, right? Okay. So today we are going to learn a new lesson. Okay. Lesson number 14. The title of the lesson is Ducks Ditty. Ducks Ditty. So it is a poem. Okay. It is a poem. So in this poem we are going to learn about the ducks. Okay, so before going to the lesson, let's do one activity. Okay, so you all know the body parts of the duck. Yes, then what is it called? It is bill, bill, and this black dot is called eye, right? It is the eye of the duck. And what is it called? What is it called? It is its wing, right? One wing. It is wing. And this one is called tail, right? Tail of a duck. And one more thing. What is it? What is it called? It is its webbed food, right? Webbed food. It is webbed food. Okay. And the mouth of the duck is called bill. Okay. It is tail. And this one is wing. And this one is called webbed food. Okay. And some things we learn about duck. Okay. Look at the first point. A group of ducks is called a paddling. Okay, a group of ducks is called a paddling. Okay, paddling. Okay, ducks' feathers are waterproof. Okay, ducks' feathers are waterproof. And the third point is ducks have 3 eyelids. Okay, ducks have 3 eyelids. Okay, and the fourth point is ducks cannot feel heat, cold or pain in their feet. So ducks cannot feel either heat or cold or pain in their webbed feet. Okay, and the fifth point is a duck's walk is called a waddle. Okay, duck's walk is called a waddle. And the last point is ducks are found everywhere in the world except Antarctica. So ducks are found everywhere in the world, but ducks are not in Antarctica. Okay, in Antarctica there are no ducks. Okay. So shall we move on to the lesson poem? Yes. So look at the picture of a bird, right? And this bird is called swift. Okay. This bird is called swift. Okay. So this is the first paragraph. And look at the picture. So what the ducks are doing? So they are in the water, right? They are in the water. And what they are doing? They are dipping in water and searching food. Okay, they dip its head in the water and they are searching food. Okay. So first paragraph, I'll read the first paragraph. Okay. All along the backwater, through the rushes tall. Ducks are a dabbling up tails all. All along the backwater, through the rushes tall, ducks are a dabbling up tails all. Okay, so what do you mean by backwater? It is the still part of the river. Okay, still part of the river where the water is stagnant. Okay, the water will not move. Okay, the stagnant water. So all along that stagnant water, what the ducks are doing? Ducks are dabbling up tails all. Dabbling means dipping in water. Okay, dipping in water and splashing gently. So dipping in water. So look at the picture, you can see. So what they are doing? So ducks are dipping in the water, right, and splashing gently. Why these ducks are doing like that? To search food, right? To search its food. Okay. So dabbling means, so backwater means the still part of the river. So where the water is stagnant. Okay. And dabbling means dipping in water and splashing gently. Okay. Up tails all. But the tails are above the water, right? So they dip its head in the water and searching for its food. Okay. And the second paragraph is duck's tails and drak's tails, yellow feet a quiver, yellow bills all out of sight, busy in the river. Duck's tails and drak's tails, yellow feet a quiver, yellow bills all out of sight, busy in the river. So duck's tails means duck's tail of a duck, and drakes means it's a male duck. Okay, drakes means drake. Drake means it's a male duck. So the tail of the duck and the tail of the male duck. Okay, and yellow feet a quiver. Yellow feet a quiver. Quiver means shake lightly in a fast motion. So it shakes its webbed feet lightly to move fast. Okay, yellow feet a quiver. Quiver means shake lightly in a fast motion. Okay, so the ducks are shaking its webbed feet to move fast. Okay, to move. Okay, children. The next line, yellow bills all out of sight, busy in the river. Bills means its mouth, right? Yellow bills means its duck's mouth. So the ducks are dipping its head in the river and search for the foods, right? And its yellow bills are busy in the river. That means it's busy with eating its food. Okay, so yellow bills are busy with eating its food in the river. Okay. Third paragraph. Everyone for what he likes, we like to be. Heads down, tails up, dabbling free. Everyone for what he likes, we like to be. Heads down, tails up, dabbling free. So every duck, what he likes, the duck can take it. Okay, how? So the ducks are tipping its head down and tails up, right? And dabbling free. Dabbling means dipping in water and splashing gently. Okay. The last paragraph. High in the blue above, high in the blue above, swifts whirl and call. We are down, a dabbling up tails all. High in the blue above, swifts whirl and call. We are down, a dabbling up tails all. So what do you mean by high in the blue above? High above the sky is blue, right? So in the blue sky, swifts. Swifts means it's a kind of bird. Okay, that flies very fast. Okay, so I have seen, right? So these birds are called swifts. Okay, it is a kind of bird that flies very fast. Okay, so in the blue sky, swifts whirl. Whirl means it moves round and round in circles. So many that swift birds moves circle. So moves round and round in circles and call. We are down a dabbling up tails all. Okay, we are down a dabbling up tails all. Okay, so shall we read the poem once? Yes. So you can read after me or along with me. Okay, children? So I am going to read slowly. Okay. All along the backwater, through the rushes tall, ducks saw a dabbling up tails all. Okay. The second paragraph is duck's tails, drag's tails, yellow feet a quiver, yellow bills all out of sight, busy in the river. Third paragraph. Everyone for what he likes, we like to be. Heads down, tails up, dabbling free. Fourth paragraph. High in the blue above, swifts whirl and call. We are down a dabbling up tails all. Okay, and the author of this poem is Kenneth Grahame. Okay, Kenneth Grahame. Okay, children. So what the ducks are doing? The ducks are dipping its head in the water. Okay, and searching for its food. Okay, and so its bills are busy with eating. Okay, and swifts are nothing but it's like a kind of a bird. Okay, that flies very fast. Okay, children. So we will do the book pack exercises. Okay. First one, choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. First question is, the ducks are dabbling along the dash. The ducks are dabbling along the dash. Options are backwater, stream, pond. So where the ducks are dabbling? So the ducks are dabbling along the backwater, right? Backwater means it's still part of the river where the water is stagnant. Okay, so the correct answer is backwater. Okay, and the second question is, the ducks are dash in the river. The ducks are dash in the river. Options are sleeping, playing, feeding. So what they are doing, what the ducks are doing in the river? They are sleeping? No. Or they are playing? No. They search its food, right? They are eating, right? So the correct answer is feeding. Correct answer is feeding. Okay. So the ducks are feeding in the river. Okay, the ducks are feeding in the river. Okay. The third question is, the ducks have their dash held up high. The ducks have their dash held up high. Options are heads, tails, feet. So which part they held up high? Head? No, right? The ducks are dipping its head in the water, right? So they have their tails held up high. So the correct answer is tails. So the ducks have their tails held up high. High above the water, right? And the fourth question is, in the sky above, which birds do the ducks see? In the sky above, which birds do the ducks see? Options are crows, eagles, swifts. So which birds the ducks see? The ducks see swifts, right? The correct answer is swifts. Okay, in the sky above, the ducks see swifts. Okay. Next one, match the males and females of these animals. So we are going to match the male with the correct female. Okay. So the first one is lion. So the male is lion and the female is called lioness, right? Female is called lioness. So lion, lioness. And the second one is cow. Cow is cow. And what is the male one? It is ox, right? Cow, ox. So they have written wrongly, right? Ox is a male one and cow is a female one, right? We have written wrongly. And the third one is tiger. Tiger is a male one and the female one is called tigress, right? Female one is called tigress. Okay. And the fourth one, peacock. Peacock is a male one and the female one is called peahen, right? Peahen. So it is 4. And the next one, fifth one is rooster. Rooster. Rooster is a male one and the female one is called hen, right? Female one is called hen. So fifth one. Yes. And next one is gander. Gander is a male duck, right? And the female one is Goose. Goosey, goosey, gander, right? So gander is a male one and goose is the female one. Okay. The last one is ram. The male one is ram and the female one is Eve. Okay. Female one is Eve. Okay. The next one. Say these words aloud. Notice the sound at the end of each word. Okay. So what are the words they have given? Larder, father, heater, lower, harder. So you can take your book, children. Okay, then only you can see clearly. Okay, so read these words aloud. Ladder, father, heater, lower, harder. Ladder, father, heater, lower, harder. Okay, and what they have asked, which words end in the sound you hear in the word border. Border. So end sound, we have to look at this end sound, border. So we have to look at the words, which words end in the sound border. Der. So this word larder, right? Larder. So this word end with the sound der. And this one is father. No, right? Next one is, it is heater. And this one is lower. And the last one is harder. So this word end in the sound the word, like the word border, right? So the words ladder and harder end in the sound like in the word border. Okay. The next one, circle the words within these words. Write the smaller words in the blanks. One has been done for you. So they have given some words and we have to find out the small word inside each word. So one is done for you. So this word is tall, right? Tall. So from the word tall, we can get the small word all, right? Have you all understood, children? So from the word tall, we can find out the word all, right? So similarly, we are going to find out the smaller word in each word. Okay? So the second word is that. That. So what type of word can be formed from this word that? Hat, right? We can have hat. Yes, hat. And the next word is at. At. So what is the smallest word we can find out from the word at? Right? The article right? And the next one was and. And. So from the word and, we can find a small word and, right? And. And. Okay? The next word is din. Din. So from this word din, we can find out the word yin, right? Yin. The next word is cup. Cup. So from this word cup, we can find out the small word up, right? Up. The next word is duckling. Duckling. So from this word duckling, we can get the word duck, right? Duck. Okay. Then we will move on to the next one. So read these words aloud. Fill in the clouds that sound the same using the same color. So first we have to find out the words that sound the same. Okay, and we have to color that circles the same color. Okay. So first word side. Side. So we have to find out the word that sound like side. That sound like the word side. So side, might. So these two clouds have to be colored in same color. Okay. These two clouds have to be colored in same color. In a single color. Okay. The next one. So squabble, dabble. Right? Squabble, dabble. Right? Side, might. Next one. Male, fail. Yes. Male, fail. Next one. Tree, free. Tree, free. Next one. Dim, swim. Dim, swim. Okay. So these two clouds that have been matched have to be colored in same colors. Okay. So we will move on to the next one. Now write sentences using both words of each pair. For example, hen, pen. Hen, pen. So we have to use both the words in a single sentence. So they have given one example. A hen is holding a pen. A hen is holding a pen. These two words sounds the same, right? Hen, pen. And we have to use both the words in a single sentence. Okay. And another example they have given, pup, cup. Pup, cup. So these two words sounds the same, right? Pup, cup. And we have to use these two words in a single sentence. So they have given one example. A pup is sitting in a cup. A pup is sitting in a cup. Okay. And look at the words in color in these lines. Ducks, ditty. We are down a dabbling. So which letter is colored? D, D, and here also D, D, right? So the D sound is repeated in these lines, right? The D sound is repeated. So similarly, we are going to find out which sound is repeated in each sentence. Okay, ducks, ditty. So in the sentence ducks, ditty, the sound D is repeated, right? Ducks, ditty. In the sentence ducks, ditty, the sound D is repeated. So similarly, we are going to find out which sound is repeated in each sentence. Okay. So the next one is read these tongue twisters aloud. So they have given some tongue twisters. Okay, circle the sounds that are repeated. Circle the sounds that are repeated. So we are going to read the sentence, read the tongue twister, and we are going to find out which sound is repeated. Okay, and look at the first tongue twister. Peter the piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter the piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. So in this sentence, which sound is repeated? Peter the piper. So the sound P is repeated, right? So we have to circle the letter P. Peter the piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Okay, and now read the second tongue twister. Betty bought some bitter butter. Betty bought some bitter butter. So in this sentence, which sound is repeated? B, right? So we have to circle B. So Betty bought some bitter butter. So the sound B is repeated in this sentence, right? And look at the third sentence. The big brown bear was bitten by a big black bug. The big brown bear was bitten by a big black bug. So which sound is repeated? Yes, the sound B, right? So we have to circle the letter B. Okay, so the big brown bear was bitten by a big black bug. Okay, so the next sentence is a good cook could cook as many cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. A good cook could cook as many cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. So in this sentence, which sound is repeated? Ku, k, right? So the sound C. C is repeated, right? So we have to circle the letter C. Okay, a good cook could cook as many cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. The sound ku is repeated. Okay, so similarly you can find out the last sentence. Okay, similarly you can find out the repeated sound in the last sentence. Okay children, so with that we have completed all the portions for essay 2. Okay children, so hereafter no videos will be posted. Okay, so we will be having live sessions daily. Okay, and attendance is mandatory. Okay, we all will take attendance. Okay, so don't miss the class. Okay, and the link will be link for the live session will be sent to you. Okay, before every session. Okay, before the class you will be intimated with the link. Okay children, so no videos will be posted hereafter. Okay, so hereafter we are going to revise the lessons only. Okay, so we are going to revise the lessons only through live sessions. Okay, so don't miss the class. Okay, be present in all classes. Okay, children. So read the lesson again and again, all the lessons. Okay, go through all the lessons and go through all the book back exercises. Okay, children. So study well. Thank you.